Swain, no. Yeah, man, back again with another live stream. Hold on, give me 1 second while I share. Mic check, mic check. All right, give me one moment. Hold on, I got some feed. Hold on, why I got that feedback? All right, no feedback should be on that bit. All right, give me one moment. I'm gonna share the live. It's gonna get bro on here, and then we going in. Let me see. We got a lot to talk about. Let me see. Let me see real fast, P. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, man. Got to share this on Facebook and all type. All right. Bop in, bop in. All right. So today, ooh. All right, today I'm going to talk about a lot of pressing issues that's going on. It's been a minute since I've been live, so I just want to get back active, get back talking saying my little piece around here. Let me see what's going on with your boy. You see in the title, we're going to talk about Baby Blue, PPP. My man just got out from doing 20 months in the feds for 24 million. Was it worth it? We're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to talk about updates on the little PPP situation. Then I want to transition into some financial technology and some of this AI stuff that we need to be aware of when it comes to, credit and getting these loans. A lot of this financial technology is underwriting a lot of these loans. So we gotta, there's some game in there somewhere. We gotta figure it out. We gotta get to the bottom of this situation, P. Let's see. My boy Baby Blue. Pretty Ricky. What's going on with them, man? Let's see. So Pretty Ricky. All right, I want to show him getting released from that motherfucker. Uh, let's see. So my boy said he happy to be free. Shout out to baby girl. We're gonna skip all of that though. I ain't even noticed that was the whole group. That's Pleasure P, Young Blue, and Spectacular. Ain't they missing one other dude? I forget the other dude name. They done fell out with the other dude or something. I ain't seen one of them little things in a long minute. That nigga got some prison jokes. That nigga got prison jokes. Oh shit, who the fuck did I hear say that shit before? That is from what movie is that from? Oh no, yeah. Basically I just went to see that shit real quick. Let me hear this so we can talk about how he even get caught up. But what movie is that from where they say I think they was eating a chicken wing? They say, man, they gonna do a DNA test on that chicken bone, man, and think you and that chicken was on some freaky shit, man. They go in the future, man, they gonna do a DNA test on that chicken wing and think you and that chicken wing was on some freaky shit. Where the fuck is that from? I cannot think. I don't know if Eddie Murphy, who said that? Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, Wesley Snipes. Where is that from? Why did he say that? Oh, it's a joke like that, though. All right, P, hold up. That shit funny. All right. Mm. It sound like, bro. And see, this the thing with these PPP loans. Bro probably got caught up with somebody who was pushing the paperwork through for him, so he don't even know what they probably put under his name, or maybe that one person getting caught up for, facilitating these loans. Like they said, they put his name out there and just made him the top of it. But man, what he's saying is true. If he was gonna scam, defraud, if people was trying to purposely defraud the PPP loans, they wouldn't have did it in their personal names, their real business names. The real people that was defrauding the PPP, they was putting it in a fake business name, or yeah, the people who were really trying to defraud the PPP, they were putting it in a fake business name and lying about employees. That's if you was really getting money from the PPP, like 100 racks and up. Now, if you was just getting the 20K, you probably put that in somebody else's name if you didn't want to get caught, or you probably just ignorantly put it in your name thinking shit was sweet. And man, like he's saying, man, and just the storm of the pandemic, motherfuckers was panicking. We didn't know what was going on in the world. Shit. A lot of motherfuckers did file them PPP loans out of ignorance. A lot of motherfuckers wasn't aware of what was going on. Because if they was really trying to scam, they would have did it smarter than that. These weren't professional. The PPP quote unquote scammers or fraudsters, they was doing it out of ignorance. They wasn't really purposely trying to defraud the government. They was either listening to some ringleader who say I can put your shit through, or they was researching it themselves. And we're gonna talk about this fintech later. This fintech, some of these websites, Blue Acorn, Womply, there was a few of them. The AI assisted you. The AI coerced you into filling out this PPP application. It coerced you into filling it out. So, shit, I feel like you could plead insanity, man. You could plead that you was coerced into doing these PPP loans, either by some third party person who was doing it for you, miseducated you, or it was the AI, the financial technology, the AI underwriters that was coaching you on how to get approved for this loan, and overlooking certain factors they were just pushing the shit through. Basically, it was like an algorithm analytic that they was just pushing these motherfuckers through. Let me look at another video. Now this happened before he even did a sentence. Niggas always know some shit before it's finna happen. Hold on, real quick. Yeah. And Fizz thought he was getting off. He putting COVID-19 on the car, on the Lambo. You got it off a face mask, supposedly. They ain't fucking with you, young blue. They want to make an example out you, young P. Let me see. They want to make an example out my boy. But look though, this fintech. Let me see. All right, so the fintech, a new select subcommittee reports reveals how fintech companies facilitated fraud in the Paycheck Protection Program. Clyburn writes SBA, OIG, and the DOJ to refer findings include evidence that some fintech owners whose companies took billions in program administration fees may have themselves committed PPP fraud. So you can go and read this shit, man. But man, like I was telling you, man, this fintech was coercing you into applying for these loans, man. There's some names in here that you may have ran into. Let me see. Blue Acorn. Then people, Womply. PPP screening failed to prevent rampant fraud. See what I'm telling you, man? This financial technology, man, hooked you, man. Capital Plus, Capital was using that shit. Cabbages, Blue Vine, all of these websites that people was pushing these PPP loans through. It was all these financial technology, AI underwritten, and AI assisted you through the application. These are the loans that most of this fraud was facilitated through. And this is why I think the financial technology, now I'm not on no conspiracy theory shit, We got to go along, we got to learn about this technology and go along with the times. But I think this financial technology, the AI underwriting that they're implementing, this machine learning or machine underwriting, I feel like that the PPP was a setup, man, just to test those new systems. Because now the fintech is more rampant now after 2020. I'm sure it's been around before 2020, but they only had so much case studies, people to pull from. Once they came out with that PPP, not only did it get everybody coming out the woodworks and registering, the unemployment had people coming out of hide and registering and filing for shit. And then the PPP had businesses coming out the woodwork, people coming out the woodwork, registering and filing for this shit, man. So this was a good pool of intel and data for these machines to learn from as they strengthen this financial technology, and that these banks are going to implement within this year, 2023. You got Wells Fargo, Chase, all the legacy banks, Bank of America. They're already implementing this financial technology, the machine underwriting, the AI assistants, virtual assistants. They're already implementing that into their systems now. And, we're not even talking about digital currencies and other financial technologies such as blockchain. We're just talking about the AI, the machine learning, no human interaction. you know. So when it comes to the PPP fraud and people getting indicted, man, we gotta question this financial technology, man. This shit coerced us into even filling out these applications. I just went on the website just curious. The AI told me shit, type in some information and just see what you qualify for. Oh, you don't have taxes. You just started your business. Well, just tell us what your projected amount, what you think you're gonna make this year. You can finish your taxes later. That these websites was telling you to do this shit. I'm telling you, it was telling you, man, forget your taxes. Just project, put out a projected estimate of what you made. And when you put the projected estimate of what you made, it tell you, boom, how much PPP loan you qualify for. If that's too low, you can adjust the amount. Boom, okay, boom. Now I project I make 100K. Boom, okay, you get 20. Oh, damn, I project I make 50K. Okay, you get 10,000. I projected I make this much. You know, it was coaching you into doing this financial technology. Now, I'm not saying that's an excuse, but there was a lot of people who did this shit out of ignorance. This was their first time ever doing a business loan, their first time ever doing a loan, period. And they was getting approved for this shit, man. So we gotta be careful, man, when they using these rappers and these, people that look like us for these examples, man, of this fraud that was going on, man. This shit was way above over our heads, man. But we're steady marginalized. They want to target the marginalized groups for this shit, man. But this shit starts at the top. Them companies exploited them systems. They got billions of dollars in admin fees. And let's not talk about the street loan processors. The niggas on the street was processing your loans, helping you process. You ain't even need them niggas because the Wamply and the Blue Vines, it was just an AI. It's just an AI version of a nigga pushing your loan through, telling you what the fuck you need to put down on the loan. They had the Fintech doing this. And so they was empowering the people who was just playing on other people's ignorance. It was coaching them on how to press people's loans through. So I can be a loan facilitator. I can facilitate this loan, be a loan processor, and show you how to get approved and qualify for this loan because the AI is helping me. The AI is assisting me in qualifying you for this loan, pre-qualifying you. So it's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game that's going on right now with this financial technology, man. They're giving people enough rope to hang themselves. We got to be wary of that, and we got to learn about the technology so we can protect ourselves. And I feel like they be trying to cook people with old laws, but there's some new shit going on. You feel me? And it's gonna come out later. It's gonna, we wait every 10 years for a documentary to come out to show us, okay, this is what the fuck was going on. This is what they was getting away with. But man, they've been setting this shit up for years prior. This was a plot and a scheme, a whole plan from the top down. Maybe it was just from the banks. Maybe they knew, but the feds know. The banks know. So it's like when they come down and giving these indictments, why do they pick and choose who they pick and choose to crack down on the indictments for? Like Baby Blue was saying, it seems like it's a marketing thing. They want to spread some type of awareness. They want to set examples on people, but this shit is a game orchestrated from the top. So it's kind of a cold game that's going on in America. You got to really be strategic with how you're moving because the banks are playing games, the feds are playing games, because there's money in all this shit. There's money in debt. There's money in criminal justice. There's money in all of this shit. So, we got to protect ourselves, man, and stay out in people's face, man. They be hanging these carrots and dangling these carrots in front of our face, man, to get us to react and adapt to these, financial climates that they're orchestrating, that they're mixing up, they're brewing up these financial conditions, and they're playing on the uneducated, the ignorant, people who are in financial crisis, that That inhibits your logic when you're in a financial crisis. The pandemic happens, you unprepared, or you think the world is going to end, or your finances is in a crazy situation. You may have lost your job. You may, you know, be discouraged about the future. Your outlook on the future is clouded, because of the economic storm, all type of different factors that's going on, the conditions in the economic market. So we got to understand this, man. We got to look up the 5 C's of credit: conditions, collateral, character, conditions, collateral, character, capacity, and I can't think of the 5th C. But the conditions is what I'm thinking of. The conditions is things like the pandemic and the financial market, the interest rate. Those conditions play a big part in our credit worthiness and our credit, us prospecting credit. When you have the conditions are pushing, when you have the capacity, so say your credit score goes up, you want to start shopping for credit loans. That gets you shopping for credit loans. If you're you have certain collateral is valued at a certain price, you may get letters, and you're shopping for loans. Any of those 5 C's, when you're in that position, it's the banks are searching for you. So when that 5th C of the conditions, the financial market, the interest rate is low. If a pandemic is happening, it's a national financial crisis, the banks are going to be soliciting to people for their services because they know that 5th C, that conditions, whether it's the interest rate is low. So we want you to buy a mortgage, we want you to buy houses because this interest rate is low as it's ever been. So they selling you mortgages, they selling you the housing industry. It's the pandemic. The pandemic is happening. It's a financial crisis. Financial uncertainty. They putting all these reliefs and all these loans out and help and get this assistance, that loan. They're shopping these loans to you because of the conditions of the market. So the banks took advantage of that pandemic. And now we're going into, after the pandemic led to so many different things, inflation. People are, the inflation, the correction. Some people are predicting a crash. These things are in people's minds. These things are creating the conditions of the financial market, and these banks, they're aware of these narratives, because a lot of these narratives they're setting, or someone up top is setting, and the banks are adapting to those conditions, and you're the victim. If you're a person or you're subject to the bank, you're the prey, I'll say. So everybody's preying on you in America as a consumer, as a person who, especially you work heavy utilities. You're being preyed on by the corporations, the banks, the feds. They're all preying on you. So we have to get our wisdom, and we have to get prepared. We have to get strategic when it comes to our financial outlook, our financial plan. We got a budget. We got to get our credit developed, our credit history strengthened. It's a lot of stuff that we have to. It's a big learning curve that these marginalized communities are going to have to, overcome in order to not be prey or further marginalized as these, as the gap between the rich and the poor increases. It's going to get bigger. So the middle class is being removed. It's dissolved. It's being erased. So the jump from the transition from poor to rich is getting harder. The leap is getting, you got to do more stretching to get to the top. And it's less with the financial technology that's clamping down, that's cracking down. It's getting less hard to finesse and finagle your way to the top. Making it to where you got to play this straight lace, and the people that got there, that's already there, they didn't get there straight lace. So they creating these technologies, man, that, further keep you from some shit that they cheated to get. So we gotta learn how to play this game, man, so we can get on the other side. We can help those, we can reach back and help those that want to be helped, man. It's getting crucial, man. Every month. 2023 is getting more crucial. The gap is inching away from it. With this about our last 5 to 10 years now, we got to really get rich real quick, build some generational wealth for our grandkids, man. We got the great wealth transfer happening. People are dying, people are retiring, people are passing shit down to their kids. People don't got no kids, they gotta sell things. So it's opportunity out here right now to get rich. This is our chance, once in a lifetime chance, man. These next 10 years, there's great wealth transfer, there's financial technology, this economic storm that we're about to enter. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to get your money, man. Get rich, get in between, get in the way. This money, man, so you can get rich, man. Or you will be further marginalized. You will be waiting on a prayer. You will be shouting for a dream because you can get that crucial wellness money, man. We'll keep it gaming vlog. Stay keeping you updated on the news. We just translate this information, man. So I feel it's important that need to know, man. Each one teach one. You feel me? So yeah, we out of here, man. I hope you have a blessed week, man. I'm trying to be back on later today or tonight. We keep going live, man. There's a lot of information we gotta get out there, man. Peace and love, man. Thanks for tapping in. If you stay to the end of the video, please subscribe, share this video. We're shooting to the moon. 2023. Nigga, no. Telescope, man. Y'all far away. Come get close to this game, man. Peace, man. Wayne, no.